Hello, and welcome to Weekly Gab with Share Bear. Today, this week, we will still be sticking with our theme of Halloween. And the first subject I want to talk about is Halloween TV shows or Halloween specials. Um, you know, they're, when I was sitting here doing this, I actually had a hard time finding them out. They still have the shows that have their Halloween episode, um, which I did come to find out that they've been out for a long time with shows and stuff like that, the Addams Family, um, everything like that. But Roseanne is actually the one that made the Halloween episodes really big, and everybody kind of followed her on that. But I was really looking for some of the older ones. I did come across finally because I could not really find. I'm hoping that maybe like next week or something closer to Halloween that these shows are out because um, my main one that of course is Charlie Brown's the Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown, that's what it is. And but nobody's streaming that. So if you have just cable, or dish, hopefully it comes out this year. I can't understand why it wouldn't be out. But I did end up finding on YouTube um, some of the older ones. So, and that's where I found Boo to You, Winnie the Pooh, Disney's Haunted House, Garfield's Halloween Adventure, and the Halloween that almost wasn't. Casper's Halloween special, and The Last Halloween. Um, I did try to check out The Last Halloween to see what it was about, and unfortunately, watching it, it's really old. I think it came out in the late 70s. So it was like you really can't. I mean, you can watch it, but the video of it's kind of blurry, like distorted like type, so it was hard to really see it. But it was kind of cute. It's about these aliens that come to Earth on Halloween. I'm sorry, Beatrice, you really need to go. On Halloween, because their planet has ran out of candy and they need more candy. Um, that's kind of as far as I kind of watched. The monsters in it were cute. I think it was kind of a dorky movie, but I mean, for the kids and stuff, it might be cute. Like I said, the younger ones. If they remade this movie, it'd be kind of cool. I did like that the aliens were calling candy Kobe's. They wanted some more Kobe, and so I thought that was cute. And you're killing me, Beatrice. Um, but then I also went and I found Bobby's World, the Night of the Living Pumpkin, and I was a big fan of Bobby's World when it was first out. I really like it. It was Hallie Mandel cartoon. So, but being as old as it was and on YouTube, it still wasn't that great. But that's another cute one that if you happen to find out there somewhere else, that'd be, cool. But, so I, luckily for me, I have, of course, the Peanuts, the Great Charlie Brown on DVD, so I can watch it anyway. But that's definitely one that is a traditional. It's been going on for forever on TV and usually is out. So hopefully we see that out again this Halloween, because I'd hate to see that go away. I believe, like I've said before, that a lot of our Halloween traditions and are starting to go away a little bit. So, but our next subject is food. And this week I sat there and decided to look up some Halloween treats and snacks. Um, Now, when I looked up at these, pretty much all of them I had found on allrecipes.com. They're actually really good. I actually use them a lot for some recipes. But so you can go to that. Um, and I had watched a few YouTubes on some of these ideas. Um, and I'm going to try to put a link in the comments for these. Or, maybe even write some of the recipes down for you. I have never done that, so we'll see if I can get that done this week. Otherwise, like I said, you can look up allrecipes.com and get pretty much all of these. I think there's maybe one or two that wasn't on there. And they were just on YouTube, and you just, look up Halloween foods, snack foods, treats, whatever, and you'll find these really easy. Um, so the first one I really thought was cute was vampire donuts and ghost milk. Now the thing I thought this was really cute with is because with the donuts, um, you could sit there and you just can get plain glazed donuts if you want to, and you get the plastic Valentine or vampire teeth, and you stick them in the middle, and then you like get candy eyes and put up on the top, and it looks like a vampire. And you can even put frosting on some of them, whatever, however you want to do it. But I thought that was really cool. Because I actually never thought about doing that, because then they can eat the donut and then they have the vampire teeth. Who doesn't like vampire teeth? And the ghost milk was simply just, it was get those disposable plastic little cups and some marshmallow fluff, and you take the cup and you kind of dip it in the marshmallow fluff so that it gets white on the edge, or on the inside. Sorry, this one's on the inside. I apologize. You take a spoon and you spread it a little bit on the inside on both sides, and then put some candy eyes on the outside of that so that it looks like the ghost in there, and then you fill it with chocolate milk. And it was cute. It was really cute. So I think the kids would really, really would like that. Now, one of the things is I know that some people, with decorating and putting things to, something is maybe put some fake blood, edible blood, on some things, drizzle it on the ice cream, or put it on cookies or donuts just to bring it out, or even, if you're making something with vampire or whatever. So I found kind of a recipe to do that, and it's some cold water, about a cup of cold water, so half a cup. So 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and you kind of mix that up to loosen it. Then you'll get a saucepan, and you'll put 1 cup of corn syrup in that, and then some red food coloring with maybe a drop of blue to make the red kind of a little bit darker, to really look like the blood color. Dang it, Beatrice. And then you'll bring that to a boil. Then you'll add, or not really a boil, but heat that up. Then you'll add the cornstarch water stuff to it, and mix that in, and just keep mixing it, and definitely bring that to an oil. And then you can just let it cool and pour it on, like I said, ice cream, cookies, etc. So I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, it's edible, just don't eat too much of it, because it could have some effects on if you eat too much. A drink that I found for the adults is called a Monster Mash Cocktail. And this is where you'll use if you have a shaker, a cocktail glass thingy, shaker thingy, you can fill that with ice, and then put coconut rum, melon liqueur, a splash of pineapple juice, and some whipped cream in there, and then shake it up. You'll take your Montini glass, And this is the one that you take the rim of it and just kind of go on the outside with the whip, fluffy whip, marshmallow whip. There we go. And then go ahead, and if you want, you can sit there and even put the little eyes on it to sit there and make it. But that's on the outside. You don't need to do that on the inside. And then um, you can put some sprinkles on it too, like purple or black to make it Halloweenish. And then you just add the liqueur or the drink. Um, and then you could even make it a little bit more Halloween and throw a couple of pieces of dry ice in it to make it um, kind of, whew, yeah. But don't forget that with dry ice, when you put it in a drink, especially, to wait like 5 minutes for that for it to dissolve, because you don't want to take a drink when it's still smoky, and yeah, that's not good, because of course we all know that dry ice will burn. So also make sure you're wearing your safety gloves um, on when you're handling it, and preferably when you get the dry ice, if you're planning it for a party or whatever, then make sure you get it the day of, because it doesn't last more than 24 hours. Um, and you can use dry ice, speaking of dry ice, all kinds of stuff. Of course, you can get a little corn pot and have it like a witch's brew, little dishes around the table and put them in there. And I mean, dry ice is probably one of the best things for Halloween. Um, and then if you have the dry ice and the fog machine, I think you got it made. So yeah, um, so that's some of the foods I found and thought were good enough to sit there and talk. Have any ideas for some, or know of some new Halloween TV specials? Um, Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to find some new ones out there, or see what kind of stuff is out there nowadays. If you know any other better places to find some of these specials, let me know that too. And of course, the food. If you have any um, ideas or new creative things that you've done, something, please post them in the comments too. I love to hear about that stuff. Um, and as far as the fun fact goes, our next subject, um, we all know that ketchup has been out for centuries. Um, it started in 1834 as just fish oil and mushrooms, which I don't know, that seems kind of to me. But then for 16 years, it was used as medicine. And I bet that's the part you didn't really know. A gentleman named John Cook Bennett added tomatoes to the mix and claimed that it was an antidote. The antioxidants gave a cure. So he had it made into a pill to use for diarrhea, indigestion, arthritis, and jaundice. So I'm not sure what they put in ketchup now, and if it was just the tomatoes that helped, or if it was just like a mixture. But oh, maybe it's something we should look up to see if there's a cheaper way to sit there and cure some of those problems that we have, right? Um, so it was a little bit of it interesting, and I'm thinking I'd really like to do fun fact every week instead of every other week, but I need um, another subject to talk about besides the food and the movies and TV and DIYs and stuff like that to do that. So if you can think of another subject for me to sit there and research and come up with some stuff, definitely let me know in the comments. And if we end up hearing more than one, then I will definitely sit there and add those into them. Why not? Um, so for now, I will see you in a week with some more. I think next week is our last week for Halloween theme. I don't know. I don't have my calendar or phone right on me. Dang it. Anyway, so we will be doing talking about maybe another movie. Maybe if I have time, I'll sit there and just add quite a few things. Um, I wanted to do another DIY on some things, but we'll see if I can do that. We definitely will look at a history. I wanted to look at histories on maybe just a Halloween altogether. Um, and then, oh, like I said, I'd like to throw a fun fact in there. We will check that out. But definitely um, share the video, comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you next week. Bye.